It's great to have you join us. This is 32 FM 94.9. We're reaching you from Laughter House, Premier Hill, Mokola, Ibadan. This is the Papers Review. My name is Kenny Durotilu. We'll be taking you through the major headlines coming out of the papers this morning. We'll also do the analysis of the headlines and take your reactions as well. I have the pages of the Daily Post, the Daily Trust newspaper, the Punch, the Premium Times, and the Vanguard newspaper. We'll start off with the Daily Post. Tinubu to receive National Policing Bill September 3. State police, federal government to come up with National Policing Bill. Other stories here. Or your panel seeks public memoranda on school abduction probe. Come tell Nigerians, primary, secondary school you attended. Kalu challenges Tinubu. Osun IPAC urges unity, swears in caretaker committee. We must win Osun election, Uzodinma tells APC campaign council. PDP chairman urged Jonathan to reject Turaki-led group. 2027 ADC dismisses collapse of Ogun East structure, says defections personal. 2027 Tinubu presented Chicago varsity certificate different from what he submitted in 1999. Showore. I'll take some other stories here. Business related. Nigeria records 59.69% electricity metering rate as 5.13 million customers remain unmetered. NNPCL reduces fuel pump price. Why there's no stable electricity supply in Nigeria. TCN XMD Mohammed. From the Daily Trust newspaper now, the headlines: Phantom Council ICPC concludes probe. State Police Bill ready for Tinubu's review September 3. Gbajabiamila. Gumi, clerics who join politics better than those praying for politicians. Nigeria Daily, what does Hanger's exit mean for Kwankwaso and the 2027 opposition? Residents demand justice as soldier allegedly shoots Bisman in Adamawa. Some people lobbied Tinubu to sack me over Habila's death. Umahi. Oyo begins investigation into Orire abduction. Kano government bans sale, allocation of land within public institutions. (2027) first debate over Tinubu's qualification. Nigeria Daily, why INEC's candidate list reignites questions over Tinubu's academic credentials. Daily Trust economists to federal government convert gains to structural transformation. Abuja infrastructure boom pushes up rent. Major headlines out of the Daily Trust. From the Punch newspaper now, 2027 Tinubu Atiku will be way ex-governors for campaign DG roles. Will spare you, kill your children. Kaduna community recounts midnight horror. Lagos ready to host 2026 CAF Awards. Sanwo-Olu. Youth group accuses Bauchi authorities of defying court order on 17-year-old girl. 30 years after Atlanta Gold, I'm yet to be rewarded. Bonfrey Joe. Storm over fake agency probe as reps prepare final report. Labour gives federal government August 11 ultimatum over wage award. Tinubu to review state police bill September 3. Federal government fine on sponsor forced who wants to be a millionaire off air. Frank Idoho. Let's take some politics out of the Punch. IPAC gets 9-member EXCO in Osun. Campaign with your scorecard. Dele Mamodu tells Tinubu. Atiku faults federal government over economy recovery claims. Osun poll. Adelike's camp seeks IG's assurance on peaceful election. 2027 Makinde best opposition presidential candidate says Lagos APM. Economic hardship. Atiku rejects presidency's defense of Tinubu's reforms. 2027 Wike-backed PDP celebrates as INEC publishes honor as presidential candidate. Southwest ADC backs Aregbesola dismisses removal petition as baseless. All right, moving over to the Premium Times newspaper. Boko Haram's Cameroonian commanders are extending the group's reach. That's something from Celestine Delanga out of the Premium Times this morning. We have this editorial. When will the NJC be ready to punish criminal judges? If you're interested in that, you find it in the pages of the Premium Times. Gunmen invade Catholic Church, abduct 3. Nigeria finishes 7th at Glasgow 2026 Commonwealth. Ex-JAMB Registrar Oluyede reflects on decade in office, cites lower UTME costs, transparency reforms. New JAMB Registrar unveils 5-pillar reform agenda. Summit Elumelu to partner Delta on power generation. Nigerian troops uncover shallow grave, exhume remains of late community leader. Former Deputy Bureau Chief of The Guardian Anete Akpan dies. Nigeria must lead global energy security. Seplat CEO, Army Commander behind Oyo School abduction, victims rescue, redeployed, gets successor. We'll take a few other ones here. Osun 2026, Adelike's campaign organization petitions Human Rights Commission, seeks release of detained supporters. Strike. Ondo Varsity lecturers yet to receive payments despite 1.1 billion naira approval by governor. Ex-Reps Chief Whip disputes Obasanjo's account of Naaba's leadership, recalls impeachment. Crisis. NBC seeks approval to refile appeal against ruling barring it from fining broadcasters. CPPE urges CBN to rethink development finance, says real sector faces 50 trillion naira funding gap. We'll take headlines from the Vanguard now. State Police Tinubu to receive executive bill September 3. Gbaja. APC Adeleke clash over notorious criminals protection. Onaikon to presidency, we're done talking. Govern better. Economic Summit, Shetima, Okonjo-Iweala, Elumelu, others seek investments for Delta. NEC approves refinancing of $3.3 billion project. Gazelle to optimize costs, unlock additional liquidity. Naira appreciates to 1,408 naira per dollar in parallel market. I pity Tinubu, but more concern for Nigeria. Olawekbo Hashim. PFIPC, allow me testify, I'm being made scapegoat at DME. I'll take a couple more. Osun 2026, I'll win if election is free and fair. Adeleke. And Zelensky sacks Ukraine's ambassador to US. We'll take some commercials now. When we come back, it'll be time for the analysis on the papers review this morning. Please stay with us.
Stay tuned to 32 FM 94.9.
Life no dey stand for one place sake of say person get headache, backache, muscle ache, menstrual pain or toothache. That's na why millions of people dem trust Panadol Extra. Dem don prove in combination for clinic saying dey give extra relief for pain wey tough. If it no be Panadol, it no fit be like Panadol. Make you always dey read the label before una use am. If the symptoms no comot after 3 days, abeg go see your doctor or physician.
Before, my family can go 1 week without drama. 1 week, one wahala. Maggie, love, oh, me and Maggie so good together. Yeah. Okay, now my Maggie make it right. Come with peace, oh, wanna come at all, oh, before, Maggie, love, oh, me and Maggie so good together. Me and Maggie so good together.
Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste it and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Yes.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo 3-in-1 milky and creamy for you. It's so milky. I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids Milo 3-in-1, milky and creamy. It's truly milky. It contains calcium to help your champ win every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
Ibadan Amala Fest 2026 is here. Let's eat and celebrate. When the rhythm drops, the taste buds dance. The biggest celebration of our heritage is back. 32 FM 94.9 proudly presents the Ultimate Food Festival, Amala Fest 2026, the second edition. Mark your calendars. Get ready for an explosion of culture, music, and endless flow of authentic Amala. Whether you like it dark and rich or light and fluffy, we've got you covered. Paired with the ultimate soup combinations, ewedu, begiri, ila, and rich efori roll. And let's not forget the assorted proteins, freshly cooked meat, tender pomo, and savory fish, all swimming in mouth-watering stew. Taste the best from the most legendary Amala spots across the region, from Bibi Red Food Canteen to the famous Iya Dija Alamala at Deoyo and the iconic Iya Oyo Alamala Gbaremu Market, and so many more. But wait, there's more. Show us what you've got in our exciting food challenges, the ultimate Amala Eater, who can finish a mountain of Amala in record time, the Amala Pounding Master, the ultimate test of strength for the best texture, the fast eating champion, speed, precision, and pure appetite. To participate, pick up your form at Laughter House, Mokola, Ibadan. Venue for the event, the Recreation Club opposite Adamasiba, Ibadan. Date, August 29th, 2026. Come ready to eat, laugh, and celebrate the rich taste of Yoruba culture. Get your tickets now at Laughter House for just 3,000 naira or call us directly on 0806 218 5194. Amala Fest 2026, proudly sponsored by Regal and Maggie. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n, mo máa gbọ́ pé Lafarge ti pààrọ̀ orúkọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, Lafarge Africa PLC ti porúkọ dà di HBM Nigeria PLC. Orúkọ ti yí padà, ṣùgbọ́n ojúlówó sìmẹ́ǹtì tá à ń pèsè ò yí padà. Sìmẹ́ǹtì tó pójú owó tó ṣe é gbáralé àtàwọn ohun èlò ilé kíkọ́ tá a fi kọ́ afárá mainland kẹta. Gbọ̀ngàn ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin àgbà, afárá Niger kínní àti èkejì, ilé gogoro Cocoa House ńbàdàn, gbọ̀ngàn National Theatre àtàwọn ilé ńlá míì káàkiri Nàìjíríà látọdún 1960. HBM Nigeria PLC tá a mọ̀ sí Lafarge Africa PLC tẹ́lẹ̀ ó kọjá ilé kíkọ́.
Start your day and have a good time.
Kivo Krima.
Even when you need to clear your eyes.
Kivo Krima.
And when you need to have the break time.
Kivo Krima.
If not tea, Papa Garita.
Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima.
Good time moments with Kivo Krima.
Kivo Krima.
Before, my family can go 1 week without drama. 1 week, one wahala. Maggie, love, oh, me and Maggie so good together. Yeah. Okay, now my Maggie make it right. Come with peace, oh, wanna come at all, oh,
after me.
Okay.
Millions of naira shall locate us as we take part in the Milo Text and Win promo.
Millions of naira shall locate us as we take part in the Milo Text and Win promo.
Get texting. More than 2 million people will share billions in cash and prizes, including 6 brand new cars. Buy any 20-gram Milo promo sachet. Find a unique code inside. Then dial star 8011 star 4 hash or scan the QR code on the pack and you could win big. Buy more, win more. Promo starts July 1st to October. Milo.
Unstoppable you, fueling your vitality the whole day through. Embrace each challenge with renewed might. With Supermalt, your performance takes flight.
With 20 essential vitamins, minerals, and nutrients, one Supermalt multivitamin after breakfast every day keeps you going.
Happiness is a choice that we want you to make always. Choose to be happy. Choose 32 FM 94.9 Ibadan.
All right, it's the Papers Review, 32 FM 94.9. It's time to bring you the analysis of the headlines. We have this story here, but first, joining me for the analysis is Mr. Femi Ulukunle. Good morning, sir. It's good to have you join us.
Thank you very much, Kenny, for having me this morning. Good morning to you.
All right, PFIPC, allow me testify, I'm being made scapegoat. That's coming from DME, the embattled DG of the controversial PFIPC. He's asked the House of Reps to issue an administrative clearance to allow him testify in the investigative hearing of the lower chamber. Mr. Femi, what do you make of this? He's saying, let me talk. He says without his testimony, the Reps report will be fundamentally flawed.
You know, when people say that we are practicing democracy in Nigeria, I just laugh. And I think the politicians in Nigeria are truthful because they say our own type of democracy is a homegrown democracy. Homegrown democracy. That means it is different from the democracies that we hear about in other countries of the world. So that of Nigeria is a peculiar democracy. It's an homegrown democracy. Now, you know, I think it was last week that I was praising the House of Representatives that they were making us to get feedback, making us to know what is happening, unlike ICPC that seems to be doing its own investigation in secrecy. We were hearing people who testified before the House of Representatives, and they were noticing some infractions in what those people were saying. Now, but with what House of Representatives wants to do now to wind up the investigation without interrogating the man in the eye of the storm, then what do you call that? It's to me it's like a child's play. It's a play, children playing under the moonlight. That's the way I've seen it. Now, it is comparable to what the ICPC is doing. ICPC, yes, did the right thing. They went to police custody to interrogate that man, Adeni Adeyemi, but they did not interrogate Femi. Okay. They interrogated Femi Gbajabiamila. Okay. Now, this ICPC, House of Reps, did not invite Femi Gbajabiamila. They did not interrogate Adeni Adeyemi. So, what is the basis of this interview, this investigation? What is the basis? Now, they have left the very heartbeat of the problem that they want to estray, and which Nigerians expected something beautiful and concrete to come out of. They have left it untouched. No interrogation of Femi Gbajabiamila, no interrogation of Adeni Adeyemi. That is the basis. And probably they are going to take sitting allowances for this assignment. So that means they only displayed, awada, the kind of awada that Baba Salah of blessed memory did in his days. So it's like just sitting down, jesting, and I can't understand. I can't understand a big nation like Nigeria not doing the needful, and the international community is following this occurrence, following the trend. So why are we always, make ourselves laughing stock before the other nations of the world? It is most unfortunate with all the human resources we have in this country. We cannot do the needful. No wonder we have a homegrown democracy.
Well, Mr. Femi, which investigation Nigerians are going to go by now? Is it the ICPC one? Which should we look to now? Since you're saying that it appears this one is some sort of a joke.
Well, the one that the federal government, the executive arm of government instituted is that of ICPC. No. The president is likely to go by the outcome of ICPC's investigation. But don't forget that the National Assembly is allegedly involved. It has a role that it played in this alleged fake council saga, because the allocation meant for that council went and passed through the National Assembly. So National Assembly itself should be investigated. So they have made a coverage of so many things that should come to the surface. So the president is likely to go by what the ICPC puts before him. But it's most unfortunate that that investigation is not thorough, because there is an important aspect of that investigation. The third person in this saga, because Femi Gbajabiamila is alleged to be involved. Adeyemi is alleged to have floated a fake council on behalf of federal government. Now, Adeyemi is alleging that there is a man whose name is Tanimola, who is now dead, who was consumed by fire in an hotel. And according to what I read, that it was at that hotel that 400 million that Adeyemi sent to the recipient changed hands. That what killed him? Why did that fire outbreak happen? Did they investigate the fire outbreak? Did the police investigate? Did the Federal Fire Service investigate? What is the outcome of the investigation? If Adeyemi is claiming that he did not speak directly with Femi Gbajabiamila and that it was Tanimola that spoke with him, what network among the network providers we have in the country did they use for that investigation? Did they go to that network provider to call out the records of that investigation? Because it must be there. So there are so many things they did not do. If they did the needful, honestly speaking, we will get to the root of this problem that they say we have at the federal level there.
Let's take this one on Icon to presidency. We are done talking. Govern better. The Archbishop of Abuja, John Cardinal Icon, has declined to respond to criticisms by the presidency, insisting that Catholic bishops have already delivered their message to the president and were only interested in whether it would influence governance. The latest remarks followed an exchange between the presidency and the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria after the bishops met President Bola Tinubu. Mr. Femi, I'm sure you're familiar with this. What do you make of this response?
You see, I am very, very glad. What pains me is that the day that story broke, I wasn't on duty. But I'm happy that I'm getting some remnant of it now. You see, that story vindicated what I've always said on this our program, that anybody in the position of the president, governor in Nigeria, they need even commissioners, they need people outside, people they don't pay salaries to tell them the truth. That look, Mr. Governor, you are doing so well, but in this area you are not doing well. Mr. President, you are doing so well. In this area you are not doing well. But because these people, these governors and the presidents, they are surrounded by sycophants, bootlickers, people who eat at their table, who will not tell them the truth, who will always tell them, all correct, sir, no problem. The citizens of the country are behind you. They are hailing you. You are doing so well. Feeding them with nonsense, something that is not in tandem with the reality. Who waited before their request was approved to see the president, and when they saw the president, they told the president, Mr. President, yes, you are doing so well, but Nigeria is bleeding. Is Nigeria not bleeding? Are people not dying almost on daily basis? Are terrorists not killing people? Are they not burning people's ancestral homes? Are they not taking ancestral lands? Have they not crippled the economies of people? Have they not rendered our farmers impotent, useless, unable to till the soil? Are they not inviting famine in the land? So that is that. Then, if they say that Nigerian citizens are not feeding well, is it a lie? If you have 100 million to any Nigerian now, it's nothing. Because if you take 1,000 out of that 100 million, 1 million rather. Okay. 1 million. If you are not careful, you will not be able to account for how you spent the money. The value of the money has gone down astronomically. Dramatically. So if we now have some people telling the president the gospel truth that yes, you may say that the external reserve is increasing. You may say that stock exchange is behaving well. You may say that even those people feeding at the table of the president, I heard their defense of the president. Yes, the president has a NEL fund. NEL fund. How much was the school fees in the universities before the president came? How much are they paying now? They were paying less than 50,000. Now they are paying almost 500,000. And then NEL fund has taken care of about 1 million students out of the entire students we have in the tertiary institutions in Nigeria. So what this bishop said is the gospel truth. They are just mirroring the society. Let the president see it. And what they are asking for is, President, these are the areas that are not good. We expect you to do something to ameliorate the sufferings of the people. Honestly speaking, people are suffering, whether the president wants to hear or not. Yeah. Whether his handlers, the people who are eating at his table, who are defending him, and the data boys, whether they want to hear it or not. When you before you take your salary, you will be looking forward to receiving it. But when you take the salary, you will be sad because you don't know how to spend it, because you are already indebted to so many people.
We have to go on
so president has to work on it, just like the bishop said.
All right, we'll take a pause, take some commercials. When we come back, we'll be doing some other stories. Please stay with us, 32 FM.
Over the air or over the counter, we're the best medicine you can get.
32 FM 94.9.
Before, my family can go 1 week without drama. 1 week, one higher. Maggie, love, oh, me and Maggie so good together. Yeah. Okay, now my Maggie make right. Come with peace, oh, peace. Wanna come at all, oh, before, Maggie, love, oh, me and Maggie so good together. Me and Maggie, 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 so good together. Me and
èèmọ̀ lókùtù pẹ́bẹ́ àdìo tá ń làwọn màálù tí ń rìn káàkiri láì lóríṣìí yìí níbi ayé lajúdé yìí káwọn kan tó máa da màálù káàkiri ìgboro kó màálù wọnú oko olóko ẹ̀ ń bá ní nǹkan ọ̀sìn ewúrẹ́ tẹ ìdórí màálù ó wá bìkan ṣe lọ́jọ́ kí wọ́n yé rìn káàkiri ìgboro ó ti dòfin o ó ti dìwà ọ̀daràn àti màálù àtẹni ní màálù ni wọ́n jọ jólàǹbà lábẹ́ òfin àjọ tí ń rí sí ìbọ̀wọ̀ fún òfin ohun ìmúlò òfin nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ State Rule of Law Enforcement Authority ló ń ké tantan o àtàtẹ̀yàn tá a wí lọ́rọ̀ tí ò gbọ́ ń bọ̀ wá figbá kéré mú mi kíkan ẹ̀yẹ dá màálù kágboro nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́.
Ibadan Amala Fest 2026 is here. Let's eat and celebrate. Rhythm drops, the taste buds dance. The biggest celebration of our heritage is back. 32 FM 94.9 proudly presents the Ultimate Food Festival, Amala Fest 2026, the second edition. Mark your calendars. Get ready for an explosion of culture, music, and endless flow of authentic Amala. Whether you like it dark and rich or light and fluffy, we've got you covered. Paired with the ultimate soup combinations, Ewedu, Begiri, Ila, and rich Eforiro. And let's not forget the assorted proteins, freshly cooked meat, tender pomo, and savory fish, all swimming in mouth-watering stew. Taste the best from the most legendary Amala spots across the region, from Bibi Ray Food Canteen to the famous Iya Dija Alamala at Deoyo and the iconic Iya Oyo Alamala Gbaremu Market, and so many more. But wait, there's more. Show us what you've got in our exciting food challenges, the ultimate Amala Eater, who can finish a mountain of Amala in record time, the Amala Pounding Master, the ultimate test of strength for the best texture, the fast eating champion, speed, precision, and pure appetite. To participate, pick up your form at Laughter House, Mokola, Ibadan. Venue for the event, the Recreation Club opposite Adamasiba, Ibadan. Date, August 29th, 2026. Come ready to eat, laugh, and celebrate the rich taste of Yoruba culture. Get your tickets now at Laughter House for just 3,000 Naira or call us directly on 0806 218 5194. Amala Fest 2026, proudly sponsored by Rego and Maggie. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Start your day and have a good time.
𝐂𝐈𝐒 creamer.
Even when you need to clear your eyes.
𝐂𝐈𝐒 creamer.
Or when you need to have the break time.
𝐂𝐈𝐒 creamer.
If not tea, papa garita.
𝐂𝐈𝐒 creamer. 𝐂𝐈𝐒 creamer. 𝐂𝐈𝐒 creamer. 𝐂𝐈𝐒 creamer.
Good time moments with 𝐂𝐈𝐒 creamer.
𝐂𝐈𝐒 creamer.
Life no dey stand for one place sake of say person get headache, backache, muscle ache, menstrual pain or toothache. That's na why millions of people dem trust Panadol Extra. Dem don prove in combination for clinic saying dey give extra relief for pain wey tough. If e no be Panadol, e no fit be like Panadol. Make you always dey read the label before una use am. If the symptoms no comot after 3 days, abeg go see your doctor or physician.
Smoky jollof, firewood cook smoky flavor. The aroma so inviting, smoky jollof so delicious.
Neil Derica's Smoky Jollof Tomato Seasoning Mix. So smoky, just like Mama's.
And my memories came alive. Derica, so smoky jollof. Derica, smoky jollof, just like Mama's.
Feel better about your life.
32 FM 94.9, the antidote to depression.
Welcome back. The People's Review 32 FM 94.9. We're still taking a look at the headlines and doing the analysis. My name is Kenny Duritilu. We'll take this headline. Kidnapped Kebbi High Court judge regains freedom. It's out of the Daily Trust newspaper this morning. Farouk Bonza, a judge of the Kebbi State High Court, kidnapped at his residence on the 26th of July, has been released after spending 8 days in captivity. The incident was the second abduction of a serving judge in the country in recent times after the abduction of a Bayelsa State High Court judge. Now, there's an interesting part to this story, Mr. Femi. According to one of the relatives, the kidnappers made, of course, after paying ransom, made an unusual request. I'll take a quote from that relative. It says, while we were on our way to deliver the money, that's the ransom, they called and asked us to bring 5 bottles of malt drinks and 5 bottles of doodoo drinks. They opened the drinks and consumed them in our presence before collecting the ransom. That's according to the source or the relative there. Your thoughts on that?
It's very funny. They were celebrating their 50 million that they collected. They celebrated the ransom. They used the drinks to wash it down. That yes, we are now millionaires. Look, if you are a permanent secretary working for 35 years under government, you cannot take up to 15 million home on your retirement. Your take home is not up to 15 million, not up to 15 million. Now, some miscreants, irresponsible elements gathered themselves together in a forest, stealing a judge of High Court pedestal, and then demanded 50 million, and they got it, and even drank some drinks which they asked the people that came to pay ransom to bring. And what does that mean? They celebrated their millions. Something that somebody who worked for government for 35 years could not get. Some miscreants got it. It was not the judge that said they should not go to school. It was not the judge that said they should be lazy. It was not the judge. I mean, anyway, I know that those boys they are working for some people, because it is those people that sustain them in the forest, that give them firearms and other weapons, that own the substantial part of that money. It's not those ones. Those ones are just foot soldiers. And that is why we have been telling federal government, get to the root of this thing. Those who sponsor these terrorists, these kidnappers, uproot them, take them out of this country. They are leftists. They are not part of us. They are pollutants. Because we cannot continue to celebrate this kind of ugly stories every day in this country. Stealing an High Court judge, stealing NYSC people, stealing people even inside their houses, going to steal them, going to steal soldiers, killing soldiers, and all of us. So some people are sponsoring them. That is why this thing is festering like a Hamatan fire. So federal government will do good for us to uproot them from the base, because if we are just fighting the tongue of the fire, we will not extinguish that fire. We have to go to the base of the fire.
The troubling part about this, Mr. Femi, this is the second time, like I said earlier, this is happening. State Judge in Bayelsa was also kidnapped.
Yes.
So what's the state of the average Nigerian at this time? If we have this thing happening again after that occurred, similar occurrence had occurred, what's the hope for the average Nigerian?
If I say we have hope, I am a liar. Honestly, it is a state of hopelessness, because everybody walks about getting afraid of the next thing that could happen. When you are walking along the street, you feel unsafe. When you sleep in your house, you feel unsafe. So how can we be enveloped by fright comprehensively 24 hours? How can we? So we are not living well. That is the meaning. Honestly speaking, I am cocksure, I'm very, very sure, it is so certain that President Bola Tinubu can do it. I know. But the problem is that democracy is tying its hands. Because if President Bola Tinubu wants to descend heavily on these people, some people will say, hey, you are arresting our boys, you are arresting our ethnic group, you are attacking our religion, we will not vote for you. It is because of vote that this thing is festering. President Tinubu can do it, honestly. I know he has the capacity to contain these people. But democracy is our problem.
All right, we'll take this one. 30 years after Atlanta Gold, I'm yet to be rewarded. Bonfrey Joe, that's out of the Punch. 30 years after guiding Nigeria to its first and only Olympic football gold medal, former Dream Team coach Bonfrey Joe has expressed disappointment that the Nigerian government is yet to recognize or reward his role in one of the nation's greatest sporting achievements. It's a pretty lengthy report out of the Punch, but he also goes on to say that he lost his medal somehow after the tournament. Mr. Femi, this is pretty surprising for a lot of people. What do you make of this?
It is not only surprising, it's a bad stigma on our apparel as a nation. I cannot blame President Tinubu for this. I cannot blame late President Buhari for this. I can't blame Jonathan. I can't blame Yaradua. I can't blame Obasanjo. I can't blame those military head of states that we had. But I blame the NFF. Seriously, because all these past presidents and the current one we have, they have so many things that are agitating their mind, that are running riot in their inside of them. So, if you don't present your case before them, they have many competing, issues that are on their tables that they have to attend to. So, NFF is wicked to that person. And unfortunately, the man is saying, Nigeria has not rewarded me. So it has become a corporate embarrassment for all of us. And unfortunately, that man, according to the story, when I read it, the man said the medal that he won, which is the diadem on his head for the number of years he worked as a coach, was stolen. That an officer collected it from him and didn't allow him to go upstairs, I don't know where it was, with the players, only for them to come back and say that it had been stolen. So they stole his gold medal. They didn't give him anything, and they have already rewarded the players that he coached. And Nigeria happened to be the first African nation to win Olympic gold medal. What has this man got to show for it? The medal stolen, reward not forthcoming. So I won't blame President Tinubu and people before him at all, but I blame NFF not doing the needful, not doing their work. Because if they had tabled this thing before the successive governments, one of those presidents must have done something about it. So they have given us corporate embarrassment, and it is so bad. I will want President Tinubu to punish anyone. He should investigate it, and anyone that is culpable should be punished for giving us this corporate embarrassment.
All right, we welcome your thoughts on the stories now. The phone lines are open: 0705 5949, 0809 7949, 0906 2949. Those are the numbers. We're also live on Facebook. That's at 32FM 949 Fenya on Facebook. Once again, the numbers: 0705 5949, 0906 2949, or 0809 7949. We have this headline here from the Daily Post. Tinubu presented Chicago Varsity certificate different from what he submitted in 1999. That's coming from Shore. He says, and has warned Nigerians against voting for individuals who have no verifiable academic records. I'll take a quote from him, so gives context to this. The APC candidate only presented a paper from Chicago State University, which was different from the paper he presented in 1999. He said,
"Well, this lends credence to what I said the other time, that our own democracy is a peculiar democracy. It is an homegrown democracy that is very, very at variance with what obtains elsewhere. because the law should state that the law that states that people should submit their certificates creates a room. If you, according to INEC, there is a portion for primary certificates, secondary certificates, tertiary certificates. And if the President Tinubu is, because what is in town now is that President Tinubu again has not submitted his primary school and secondary school certificate. He only submitted that of a university. Yeah. And so Wure is now saying that one is different from the one he submitted in previous times. I cannot say that because I've not seen, I didn't see the previous one he submitted, neither have I seen the one that he has just submitted. But the one that is in town is that he left vacuum in the INEC form for secondary school certificate and primary school certificate. I don't think it is difficult for anybody to submit those certificates. If you ask me now, I will tell you that I went to primary school at 𝐒𝐈𝐒, at LA school Kiesha, and at least one of my teachers, who is almost at the threshold of 100 years, Mr. Oyedino, is still alive. I spoke with him this year. He's about 96 or 97 years old. So the records are there. Yeah, aside from the fact that I have my certificate, and I went to St. District Grammar School. My president, Abidin Adedino, and others, Kamilu Kazim, all of them like that, they are there. We talk almost on daily basis. If they ask me to bring my certificate, I have it. So it's not difficult. But whether the certificate is fake or not, I cannot say because I've not seen his certificate. So I cannot talk on that.
Well, let's take this one. Hello,
good morning.
Good morning.
I'm with our public affairs analyst, locally as well as to Uncle. Mr. Kenny Duroti, Ryan is my name. You see, they told us, history told us that British colonial master gave back to us, and we copy our system of democracy from the United States of America. I think they told us it's foreign idea. But the wickedness, heartless, lack of human being running in the blood of we Africans doesn't let the foreign idea is highly implemented. Where they told us that this democracy is copied from, the institution there, they don't look at the president, they don't look the face. They bone the face, they switch to the action immediately without looking at the body language of the president. In terms of the family like Jadu and Mila and the agency scandal, in terms of forging certificate here and there, they shoot to the action without looking at the body language of anybody. So it is wicked, at lack of human feelings, and they told us the foreign idea, I think it's a scam, it's a lie to us. They are just running the system of our democracy here with the selfish interest, selfish-minded people.
All right, thank you.
My personal perspective.
All right, thank you. The phone lines again: 0705 5949, 0809 7949, 0906 2949. Please, if you're having any issues with any of the lines, just try an alternative one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my brother.
Good morning, welcome.
My name is Ade from UI.
All right, go ahead, Adi. Go ahead. Oh, it appears some issues with the network there. You can try and call back 0705 5949, 0906 2949, and 0809 7949. Let's take a look at Facebook. I'll take some reactions. This one here from Boluwatife Ademijo says, good morning. Security is not negotiable. The review of state police by the president matters because it brings policing closer to the people. State police will complement federal security agencies and help respond faster. Nigerians deserve safety. Let us consider every solution that gets us there. All right, thank you. Suleiman Sharif on Facebook says, security remains the bedrock of any meaningful development anywhere in the world. Without peace and stability, no society can thrive, and no government can achieve its developmental goals. Hence the bold steps taken by the leadership of our councils to support the security formations in the state. State police is the best way to go. No time to waste. All right. Again, 0705 5000 949, 0809 7000 949 0906 2000 949. Try this again. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my brother.
Hello, good morning. Welcome.
My name is Ade from the UI.
All right, go ahead.
I listened to the call of Governor Adeleke opposition yesterday, challenging the president to call former Governor Adesola to order. My brother, I want to ask a question. With all these things going on in Osun State, don't we have elders in Yoruba land again? Don't we have big pastor and big imam in Yoruba land again? Are all these people, can't we have another Onayekon here in Yoruba land that can speak to power? It is all this Yoruba that everybody knows as people of value and integrity. All of them, they are remaining silent because of what I said. Arekereke, they are turning to power. It is until this government has been, all of us will know everything, and they are keeping quiet. It is very, very, it just look as if this is not Yoruba land again. Because of Arekereke, they are turning to power. Very, very unfortunate. That's how the best of the day.
All right, 0705 5000 949 0906 2000 949 0809 7000 949. All right, I'll take this one. Hello.
Thank you for taking my call.
Good morning. Welcome. Your name, sir?
I'm Commander Brian.
All right.
Calling you from Fatushayegun Road, Ibadan. Please, I just want to keep in some points on issue of Osun. Osun State, being the base of the president should just do something reasonable and get a candidate that they will love and present. They are not interested in that very candidate. That's the reason why the so-called journey was so tough. It's too tough every time. There will be crisis. All the journey so far, have salary and all other problems that the civil servant faces there and the populace. These are the problems that they want to reject. They love the very governor there. Let the president to do some homework and put things in order and let the masses there enjoy, as they have been enjoying Adeleke, so that they will have easy election. Let us be democratic.
Thank you very much.
From Vatusi Ibadan.
For the attention of our last caller, the president, according to INEC, is from Lagos State, not from Osun. According to INEC. And that is what we are made to believe. So it's not from Osun.
All right, Mr. Femi, I'd like you to still on this Osun. There's a headline from the Daily Trust. Adeleke seeks Tinubu's intervention on killings. The governor's appeal to the president to play the role of father of the nation and ensure that the August 15 governorship election in the state is free, fair, and credible, according to that report.
I have my doubt whether that election can be free and fair, because if you remember what the president told the Catholic bishops, he said anybody who wants to win election must wrestle. And when you see a wrestling contest, you will see people using weapons. They use chairs. They bite. They do all sort of nonsense. In my life, I hate wrestling because you will see blood. So when the president says anybody wants to take power from me must be ready to wrestle with me, and we will fight to the finish. And but the president is a politician saying that we will fight to the finish. And the next time when you go to the flip side, you see the politician saying politics is a game. Which one do we believe? Is it a game or a wrestling contest? So if the president is saying that, then people in his party in that state may take a cue from his speech that it's a wrestling contest. And they will fight to the finish. So what is supposed to be a game has become a contest between sworn enemies. So I have my doubts. But you see, if that election is going to be successful and transparent, the police has a very huge role to play. Because when those miscreants that will steal ballot boxes, that will harass people, and those who are going to sell their votes, when they are doing it, police will be there. At every polling booth, you have police. So if we now say that people sold votes, people stole boxes, and we have police, we have civil defense, we have all of them there, then what is it? Why are they there? So if police will do its work without looking at anybody's body language or looking here or there, but face the job squarely, there will be no rancor, there will be no trouble, and the winner will exist, we emerge cleanly.
I'll take one last message on Facebook. Oluwaseun Ruth says, Mr. President has the opportunity to strengthen Nigeria's security by supporting state police. Better local policing will improve response, boost intelligence, and help tackle insecurity. Nigerians want action, not more delays. A safe and secure nation must come first. We have to go now. We appreciate Mr. Femi Olukunle for the analysis this morning.
Thank you very much for having me.
The People's Review returns tomorrow. That's at 6:30 a.m. I'm Kenny Durotilu. Good morning.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the guest analyst and do not necessarily reflect the recommendations or perspectives